Bamidbar, in the wilderness. Numbers, chapter 4. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe and to Aaron, saying,
Take the sum of the sons of Garth from among the sons of Levi, by their families, by their fathers' houses, from 30 years old and upward, even until 50 years old, all that enter upon the service to do the work in the tent of appointment. This is the service of the sons of Garth in the tent of appointment about the most holy things. When the camp setteth forward, Aaron shall go in, and his sons, and they shall take down the veil of the screen, and cover the ark of the testimony with it, and shall put thereon a covering of tahash skin, and shall spread over it a cloth all of blue, and shall put in the staves thereof. And upon the table of showbread they shall spread a cloth of blue, and put thereon the dishes, and the spoons, and the bowls, and the cups wherewith to pour out, and the continual bread shall be thereon. And they shall spread upon them a cloth of scarlet, and cover the same with a covering of tahash skin, and shall put in the staves thereof. And they shall take a cloth of blue, and cover the lampstand of the light, and its lamps, and its snuffers, and its snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof, wherewith they serve to it. And they shall put it, and all the vessels thereof, within a covering of tahash skin, and shall put it upon the frame. And upon the golden altar they shall spread a cloth of blue, and cover it with a covering of tahash skin, and shall put in the staves thereof. And they shall take all the vessels of service, wherewith they serve in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue, and cover them with a covering of tahash skin, and shall put them on the frame. And they shall take away the ashes from the altar, and spread a purple cloth thereon. And they shall put upon it all the vessels thereof, wherewith they serve about it, the firepans, the flesh hooks, and the shovels and the basins, all the vessels of the altar. And they shall spread upon it a covering of tahash skin, and put in the staves thereof. And when Aaron and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary, and all the furniture of the sanctuary, as the camp is set forward, after that the sons of Garth shall come to bear it, but they shall not touch the sanctuary, lest they die. These things are the burden of the sons of Garth in the tent of appointment. And the charge of Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest shall be the oil for the light, and the sweet incense, and the continual grain offering, and the anointing oil, the charge of all the tabernacle, and of all that therein is in the sanctuary, and the furniture thereof.
And Yahweh spoke to Moshe and to Aaron, saying,
Cut ye not off the tribe of the families of the Kohathi from among the Levim, but thus do to them that they live and not die when they approach to the most holy things. Aaron and his sons shall go in, and appoint them every one to his service and to his burden. But they shall not go in to see the sanctuary, even for a moment, lest they die.
And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
Take the sum of the sons of Gershon also, by their fathers' houses, by their families, from 30 years old and upward until 50 years old shalt thou number them, all that enter in to wait upon the service, to do the work in the tent of appointment. This is the service of the families of the Gershoni, in serving and in bearing burdens. They shall bear the curtains of the tabernacle, and the tent of appointment, its covering, and the covering of tahash skin that is above upon it, and the screen for the door of the tent of appointment, and the hangings of the court, and the screen for the door of the gate of the court, which is by the tabernacle and by the altar round about, and their cords, and all the instruments of their service, and whatsoever shall be done with them, therein shall they serve. At the command of Aaron and his sons shall be all the service of the sons of the Gershoni, in all their burden, and in all their service, and ye shall appoint to them in charge all their burden. This is the service of the families of the sons of the Gershoni, in the tent of appointment, and their charge shall be under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. As for the sons of Merari, thou shalt number them by their families, by their fathers' houses. From 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, shalt thou number them, every one that entereth upon the service, to do the work of the tent of appointment. And this is the charge of their burden, according to all their service in the tent of appointment, the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords, with all their instruments, and with all their service. And by name ye shall appoint the instruments of the charge of their burden. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, according to all their service, in the tent of appointment, under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest.
And Moshe and Aaron and the princes of the congregation numbered the sons of the Qahathi by their families and by their fathers' houses, from 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, every one that entered upon the service, for work in the tent of appointment. And those that were numbered of them by their families were 2,750. These are they that were numbered of the families of the Qahathi, all that did serve in the tent of appointment, whom Moshe and Aaron numbered, according to the command of Yahweh by Moshe. And those that were numbered of the sons of Gershon, their families, and by their fathers' houses, from 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, every one that entered upon the service for work in the tent of appointment, even those that were numbered of them by their families, by their fathers' houses, were 2,630. These are they that were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, all that did serve in the tent of appointment, whom Moshe and Aaron numbered according to the command of Yahweh. And those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, by their families, by their fathers' houses, from 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, every one that entered upon the service for work in the tent of appointment, even those that were numbered of them by their families, were 3,200. These are they that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moshe and Aaron numbered, according to the command of Yahweh by Moshe. All those that were numbered of the Leviim, whom Moshe and Aaron and the princes of Yisrael numbered, by their families and by their fathers' houses, from 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, every one that entered in to do the work of service and the work of bearing burdens in the tent of appointment. Even those that were numbered of them were 8,580. According to the command of Yahweh, they were numbered by Moshe, every one according to his service and according to his burden. Thus were they numbered of him, as Yahweh commanded Moshe.